The name of the paradigm I teach is sales out of service. And let me kind of explain to you what I mean by that. It literally means sales out of service. I'll give you an example, and maybe some of you can relate to it. There are these chain restaurants all over the country right now. And I assume that the policies and procedures come from some corporate office, in Minnesota or someplace like that. And I've gone to these restaurants. Some of them are really good restaurants. And the wait person will come up, and I could tell that they were trained to sell me something. They're going to train to sell me an appetizer, or trained to sell me a drink before my dinner, or trained to have me buy the most expensive thing on the menu. And they come out with this spiel. And as a salesperson, as a person who's been doing this for many, many years, I'm offended by that. I want them to serve me. I don't want them to sell me. And I can see that distinction. I assume some of you can see the same distinction. Now, if that person came up and served me, I'd be a much happier customer. I'd be more apt to come back to that restaurant, and I'd order what I want. Now, if I have a question about the menu, fine. But you could tell that distinction. And I think that's the problem in the old paradigm, is that you've got these companies that are run by numbers people. And those policies come down to the floor, so to speak, where people are working. And in a restaurant or some store where that person has to meet certain numbers. And they're going to do whatever they can to meet those numbers. And instead of serving you, they're selling you. The training that I have is truly sales out of service. It's all about service. And the sale will happen as a result of the service.